I've been asked to show you some of my favourite lower limb stretches. These are absolutely perfect for you if you're out walking, you're increasing your walking, you may be out with the dog, you find you're a little bit tight, especially at this time of year if it's during the winter, the footwear changes, it changes again into the summer. Really must take care of the lower body in particular. So I'm going to go through a few very basic lower limb stretches, which is perfect to use usually after you've been working out or after you've been exercising. Again, usual things apply. If you feel sore, if any of this sparks off a kind of tightness, or if you notice that you're particularly blocked or you can't quite make the exercise, then give us a shout because they will need to be modified. Brilliant. So one of the first ones, I'm only going to give you two, maybe three, is to really make sure that we've stretched off the front of the hips. Now the front of the hips is often an area that's forgotten about. Even if you do a little bit of gym work, a little bit of squatting, lunging, any of these kind of things, or you have an office-based job or sit a lot, even for a couple hours in the evening while you're watching telly, this part of the body can get quite tight because you end up staying there for quite a while. A really simple stretch that you can do when you're out and about, when you're out walking, is hold on to a tree if you need to for balance, but keep it nice and upright, wide through the collarbones. We're not forgetting our core while we do this. Gently zip up, take one step back. Now this bit's important because you want to keep those hips in line. So we're not twisting, we're not rotating, and we're not collapsing in either on this. So you're keeping nice and wide through the hips, nice stance through the feet, and glide forward. If you've got a sore knee, then come a little forward, further forward. And you can push that hip forward. I'm feeling a really nice stretch now on the front of my thigh. It's actually going a little bit into knees. And if you've had any knee problems, this guy is often a silent one that gets very, very tight and actually can cause knee pain. So I'm gently easing forward, pressure on and pressure off. Give the body a chance. Pressure on and get yourself, move around till you find it, and pressure off. Lovely front of the hip stretch. That's number one. While you're in this position, really simply, again, the promise was you could use these when you're out walking or when you're out and about, is from here, sit back into your seat. So you go from standing, sit back into your seat and lift the toe just a little bit if you feel comfortable. If not, just let the foot relax. You can't see my foot in the video, but sit back into your seat, and the most important thing is you can see my back stays straight. I'm not bending forward. I'm still upright, still switching on my core. I've got my knees in line and I'm sitting back in, and on the supportive knee I've got my hand on that, not on the straight leg. So let me show you that from the front, and sit back into your seat. So I'm stretching on the back of that leg there, but keeping upright, keeping level. Again, I would do pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, tummy switches on, we're not losing it, we're not dipping into it, pressure off. If you've had any sciatica pain or any previous neurological pain, remember, take that one very easy, and any questions, do give us a shout because the sciatic nerve is involved in that one. Okay, number three, my favourite number. So number three is the calf and the base of the calf. Love this one. And this one is often affected depending on what footwear you use and depending on where you're walking, how often you walk, and if you get quite tight. If you have tight feet and balance issues, the calf can often be working super hard. If you've had previous back issues, glutes not working, hamstrings, all these kind of things, calves often get the brunt of it as well. So you can do this in different ways. Easiest way is put one leg straight back, push down into the heel of the back leg, keeping a lovely lengthened position there, and then just glide forward, and you'll feel that in the base of the calf. Again, I'll do pressure on, pressure off. A little modification to make it harder is come back off it and then add a knee bend. Now I'm getting that really nicely deep into the calf muscle. And that calf muscle, the lower part, is one of those little areas in the body that can get really super tight. And it won't get stretched off with just a calf stretch. You have to go a little deeper. So there you have it. some stretching exercises to zoop you in, to help your walking and to make sure your body's getting the best from the walking. The main thing is, if you've got any questions, listen to your body. We do not push into pain ever, especially when it comes to stretching. You only go to where you feel it, not where it hurts, because that's one of the bigger problems, is when we overstretch. And if you are having problems, stop and give us a shout, and we can just send you on some modifications to make sure you're doing the right thing to help your body. Enjoy!